Welcome to another Bonzai training session. In today's session, we will be giving an overview of all the Bonzai features, in particular how they work with landing pages, how they apply to internet content, and get some creative ideas on how to use some of these features. So without further ado, let's jump in. This section of training videos focuses on being able to review your current internet's content, and from it, build a new structure with a tagging system in place to help display your information on landing pages. This includes understanding your content and organizing it, applying it to a site structure with metadata, reviewing the available Bonzai features to design sites, and setting up a governance model to help maintain it. I'm going to briefly go through the agendas for each of our topics. Content planning. In this session, we'll focus on planning for the content from the current to future state, looking at an inventory of what exists today, preparing content for the new internet, and then migrating that content over. The goal is to get you started looking at your content ahead of time before building out your intranet, so that when the structure has been built out, you can just move everything over. Information architecture. In this session, we'll focus on what this means for the new foundation for your new intranet, factors to consider while implementing the information architecture strategy, what the components of an IA is and its uses, and best practices and the next activities. Tags, categories, and targeting. In this session, we'll focus on defining metadata and how it relates to the tagging of content, providing a fully dynamic content experience that is customized to your organization, setting up useful visual information for end users, and reviewing content targeting as well as how it's used. Landing, the features overview. In this session, we'll focus on an overview of the Bonzai features themselves, and then looking at landing pages and how features are used on them. Governance. In this session, we'll focus on how to manage your intranet and content, how to make sure that your staff are in the right roles and have the right responsibilities, and having some guidelines to make sure your content is consistent. So that wraps up our overview of internet design. This should hopefully give you some insight into what types of videos are available and how to utilize them in designing your Bonzai intranet. If you have any questions regarding any of the topics discussed in this video, please contact your assigned Customer Success Manager, and they will be able to help you with any further information that you might need regarding the topics we discussed today. Thank you very much for listening to this video, and we will see you on our next training session. Have a great day.